Hello to the math group. I'm not able to make it to Saturday's meeting, but I still wanted you to know what I've been working on recently, and I want to be able to share it with you. So, what I've been working on for the Math 13X is basically these worksheets. And of course, I start off with the simplest percents, fractions, and decimals. And with each one of these worksheets, I did make a video where I go through each one of these problems. And right after that, there's another one that's called the practice sheet. And this is where the students would then hopefully practice what they just learned or just reviewed. So basically, it's set up exactly like the video. I just changed the numbers. And I've got one of these for, well, the beginning problems with percents and applications, and then eventually go through statistics. So I would be happy to share that with everybody. And now let me show you, because I also created a Canvas course, which I call Math 13X Lessons, and that should be available to anybody that wants to search it and use some of this information. So as you can see, there are the lessons, and I've created all of the lessons, and you can see go through statistical ideas, box plots, z-scores, and it just builds up as you go through the semester all the way to the end of the semester with the analysis of variance. So if I just pick one of these, like measures of variation, so they're all set up the same. So ask the students to please watch the video, and we'll just do that for a moment.
And welcome to Lesson 8 for Math 13X. So we've got these measures of variation.
So whenever possible, I do this without the calculator, and by that I mean, using formulas. And then once we have done that, so once I've done with the formulas, then I show them how to then use the calculator to find the variance and standard deviation with the calculator. So I tried to keep each video to be about 10 minutes. Some went to 15 minutes, but most of them are around 10 minutes. So I wanted to be as quick, concise, but thorough as possible. All right. Oh, while we're here, I've also, well, for many years I've had Hartnell College Math as the place where I put all my videos, but there is a whole list, a whole playlist for the Math 13X. And so then,
hello and welcome to Math.
Hold on, I wanted to click on the list. So the playlist is in here, and all of the videos for the 25 lessons are in here, so students can be directed to that. All right, let's go back to the Canvas. So the students would watch it. I have the questions for the video here, so if they want to have that as they go along, so these are the problems that I did in the video part. So that's highlighted at the top that this is the video part that I just did. And then they would do the practice questions. And the practice questions, as you can see, are almost the same, except I just changed the information a little bit. So it's basically, you watch me do it, and now you practice it. And then they would just upload that here. Let me see if I go to student view. And so, of course, it looks the same, and then when they start the assignment, they could upload it here. And I have students that do print out the practice questions. Well, I did this as a test with my Math 13 students just on Wednesday. So in their Wednesday participation assignment, I put in that particular confidence interval lesson, and it was pretty good. One thing that I was pleased with is that everybody did the practice questions. Nobody just wrote down what I did on the video and tried to submit that, but they all did the practice questions. And let me show you. Okay, let me try to get that on the screen. So this is an example of what they submitted. And you have everything from the minimalist person on the left to what I think is the best one in the middle, because if you watch the full video, you'll see that I did the formula for the first one, and then I used the calculator for the second and the third one. So this one is what I would consider the best, but at least they are getting extra practice, so I was pretty pleased. Okay, so the students could then, of course, upload their work right there. Then just a few other things that I wanted to show you. That is, let me go back to the home. So I set up all of the lessons, and they're all set up basically the same as you just saw, because this is the way that I would do it, or when I teach Math 13X, this is what I am going to use, are these lessons here. It's possible that somebody might want a different style. So just as an example, I did it in the quiz style. And I only did one of these because I don't really want to do it this way. But if somebody else just wanted to see what could it look like if you make a quiz out of it, then you can embed the video.
Hello and welcome to Math 13X, our very first video, lesson 1. My name is Craig Perkins,
and then the questions from the practice are embedded here as quiz questions, and I set up Canvas to go ahead and grade those. Although, like I said, I'm probably not going to use it as a quiz. I'm going to use it as they upload, or if it's in person, they hand that piece of paper in person. All right. One last thing is, so anybody that wants to take any of this information, it's free for y'all. You can get the PDF of all of the lessons, or you could get the Word document of the lessons in case you want to take some of them or change them. They're all there for the taking. Okay, so that's my presentation. Have a great day.